What's up, y'all? I'm El Brianna.
This your boy Jew.
And I'm mad.
This is the Culture Council. What you mad about?
No, we already talked about this all good.
Okay, it's all good. Keep going.
But yeah, here on the Culture Council, we celebrate all things Detroit. And again, big shout out to Darius Acuff Jr.
Big OG.
Hey, he just won SEC Player of the Year, SEC Freshman of the Year, first team All-American, and he just went crazy in the first round of the March Madness, the NCAA tournament. So shout out to him. And get well soon to my boy K. He got a collapsed lung. That's crazy.
That hating ass nigga need him in the chest.
Yeah, we're probably, and they don't got nothing to play for, nothing to lose, and we just lost our MVP candidate, and hopefully we hold on to this number one seed, and we continue our
It just
success.
make the other players step up more.
Good fucking look. That's why niggas get paid the big bucks.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Cade is an essential component to what we do. He's the nucleus. He's the
Get your Stephen A. on. Go ahead with the big words.
Come on now.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying, it's just, we're in a conundrum now. Because Cade, how far you think we gonna go? Like, I guess he can't get these awards now.
Yeah.
After
because he got 61 games.
He got to play. He got to play 4 more games.
And he would have got that done.
Adam Silver
is a hoe.
Hey, Adam Silver got to tighten up, man. I ain't liking the way.
Well, I get why he did it, because you got some players that want to sit out.
Yeah,
that was for the LeBrons and the people like that, and so it wasn't fair.
LeBron
was sit out.
Kawhi Leonard is the reason why that motherfucker like that.
Right. Yeah.
I can see that. Cause he a baddie.
But that load management and that tanking shit is that's kind of fucking up the NBA right now. But,
Thank God I was able to sit courtside for 2 games.
But when I looked at the actual play, it didn't look like.
Dog, like he was dying though.
Bro,
he got knee in the chest.
Them niggas be 6'5", Imagine a 6'5" nigga just knee mistakenly hitting you in your rib. That's how I remember a nigga had slightly, like I was trying to pick him from the back and his elbow he ain't even do it intentional. And that motherfucker hit my tooth, chipped my shit. I'm talking about, and it wasn't even that hard. Like my mouth wasn't bleeding or nothing. My shit just piece of my.
How tall are you?
6'3".
That's why when the boys be wanting to play pickup ball and stuff like that, I'm like, hold on, brother.
Not me, look.
I'm a little too old.
Yeah,
a little too old, a little too little.
Like the hoop dreams are over. Like I'm not trying to have a bum ankle on a regular day trying to take care of my kids and shit like that. So
pouring ACL trying to get up and go to work.
Like I'm just
beefing.
For no reason on the pride thing. What you got for us today, yo?
Lotto pregnant.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for her.
I've been seeing people, big mama, 1 kid.
Oh my God. When I tell you my DMs to go crazy, like you next. Like get off my uterus, okay?
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get pregnant when I feel like getting pregnant. I be practicing. I'm just, I be stopping it. It be like this, flag on the play.
Do you really want one, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting older. I'm at the geriatric pregnancy age. Okay. So I do think it's time for me to have a big L, a little L. Really, I want a little dog though.
Which one name your son?
Not telling y'all.
Elliot?
No.
Elijah.
No, L nothing.
El Plaga.
His daddy.
Okay.
El Plaga's funny.
Makes sense.
All right, so also what's going on is Michael B. Jordan won the Oscar for Best Actor. I'm going to tell you I did something I shouldn't have been doing. I was strolling and driving. I'm on 8 Mile about to crash because my mouth fell to the floor. Being an actor, I was extremely, extremely happy for him.
Right.
I also knew that Sinners was not going to win Best Film. I think I told y'all that maybe, or somebody else, that they were going to win Best Cinematography. They were going to win Best Original Score. I knew all of that. And Best Original Screenplay. They were not going to get Best Film.
So do you think he deserved it?
Absolutely, he deserved it. I think he's the first actor to play in a dual role, to be up for an Oscar for one. Who I don't think deserved an award, and I love her to death, is Tiana Taylor when she won the Golden Globe. I don't believe that she, I wasn't extremely impressed by her role in the film. I think that America is just falling in love with her and just who she is and her personality and the way she dressed and just how authentic she is. And I think that's what it is. I think it's a slap in the face when it comes to actors who have been seasoned and who's been doing this for a long time. And that's how I know that the awards, I don't want to say they mean nothing, but they don't justify whether you're a good actor or not.
How do you think her response was about how she was getting into it on the red carpet?
I think it needed to be done. The same way that Kelly Rowland did when she was at Cannes. I'm sorry, at Cannes Film Festival in France. Stop playing with me.
So what actually happened? Like,
The security was like rushing her, like pushing her. She like, wait a fucking minute. And I appreciate the fact that the Oscars took a step back and apologized as well and stood up for her. That was big. Because not enough people take up for black women. We're always stigmatized as the angry black woman.
So of course you go through the comments. The comments. We talk about the comments about us.
Oh my God, yeah.
But we go through the comments. A lot of people said, you know, a typical black woman. That's how she go respond.
I'll be that. That's cool. Back the fuck up, dog. That's what I'd have said. Back the fuck up. And see, she wasn't there with a man. Because if I'm there with my man, he gonna hit you with the back the fuck up. It real quick anyway. We might knock if you buck.
Let me ask you this. Do you think there could have been a better response?
No. I think she did exactly.
She could have been like, just.
We don't know if she did.
Relax.
That's what we call on camera. That's the thing about media. Media gives you what they want you to see and what they want you to have. It's manipulated. We don't know if she was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Right.
They caught in the middle of her, and she wasn't really angry. She was assertive about her respect that she deserved.
Oh, it was
very assertive. It wasn't aggressive. It was assertive. Back the fuck up.
I think it was a little aggressive too.
Well, then she a little lady. She got to defend herself. I mean, she's by herself.
I don't think she was wrong. Me personally, sometimes I feel, you know, sometimes you could take another route in expressing yourself.
I mean, disrespect with disrespect every time. That's just me though.
I get it.
It depends on the situation, but when you know with these white folk, I'm not playing with y'all. Because if I let you get off one time, you think you can keep doing it.
Right. So do you think, like, was it a scene? You don't think it was a scene?
It was a scene when you was pushing me. That's what it said. You know who I am? Even if I'm not 10 out of 10, I'm a person. Respect me.
She's like, I'm Big OG.
Big OG. Speaking of Oscars. So, Lori Harvey, who once dated Michael B. Jordan, she's now dating Damson Idris, who was Franklin St. Patrick. Rumor has it that she texts or called. I mean, Franklin Saint. I don't know. What was his name? I don't know.
Franklin Saint, though.
Franklin Saint. I said St. Patrick. You know what the fuck I was talking about. Anywho, she texted or called Michael B. Jordan to congratulate him on his award, and he declined. Goes back to calling your ex, when we talked about it a couple weeks ago, on their birthdays or things like that. Did she have to pick up the phone and say, congratulations, boo?
Yeah.
She needed to do that?
Show me I'm that nigga.
I don't need that. I don't need that.
I need that.
I don't need that. You knew it already. Your nigga ain't had a job. I'm got all the jobs.
But again, I'm saying, this is a monumental moment.
In a minute.
Also, this is a monumental moment. You don't,
historical.
Of course,
historical. He's the 6th black man to win best actor.
And the relationship is over.
And it ended poorly. And he's an Aquarius. He's mean. He petty. I had an Aquarius ex. Petty.
But for her to double back and feel that he's worthy enough,
you can thank
for congratulations.
Silence speaks volumes.
I agree.
You didn't have to do that.
Hell no. Go ahead and text me so I can have the option to hold you or thank you. You know.
See, I'm too prideful. I'm not giving you the option to hold me ever.
I think you're looking too much into it. I think if a congratulations is a congratulations.
But why was it?
What came after it?
Who looked too far into it, him or her? He did then, because he the petty bitch. Because he didn't have to ignore. He could have said, thanks, my baby, and hung up. Or thank you, and hung up. Or responded back with a like on the message. He intentionally ignored her to say, ha, bitch, I got the jobs, and your nigga ain't got no jobs.
That's how it be sometimes.
Damson hasn't had a job. And that's the thing about working. When you do television series and shows and sitcoms, sometimes you get typecasted where it takes a long time for you to get casted again.
He did good in that
with him and Brad Pitt?
That F1 movie.
What did he? I didn't get a chance to watch that.
Yeah,
it wasn't a thing I wanted to watch.
Yeah, I went to go see it. It was
Was he British or was he American?
Brad Pitt showed his ass.
It's Brad.
Like he showed his ass. That's crazy.
I need to watch that then.
It was good.
Maybe he just had a moment and was like, I told you I was gonna do this, boo.
He probably did.
And it was like, nah, I done did it. I'm here. And now you have to circle back based upon that conversation I gave you.
Sinners was good though.
That was it.
Sinners was great. Sinners was.
I don't like scary, demonic ass movies.
But it wasn't that. I think it was showing us that white people are evil. That's what I took from it. That's what I took from it.
And they always kind of
manipulate.
Rain on the nigga parade and shit. They was in their mind and their
It was
business.
symbolism, imagery. It was so many different things that we could take away from Sinners. I think that Ryan Coogler is next level brilliant. And I love the fact that he doesn't code himself when he gets in these rooms with these white people. He's so Oakland. He's so Cali.
Yeah.
He's so himself. And he's super smart. He never hesitates to give people their flowers. He loves his wife out loud in public. I'm a fan of Ryan Coogler. Like, I'm a real fan of him. I am. And he shows us all those years what Spike Lee was trying to do, it was worth it. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like he's a direct descendant in a way.
For sure.
Of Spike.
I seen him say something. They asked him what was his favorite movie out of like the 4 or the 5 movies he had, and he said, I don't like comparing them or picking which one he thinks is the best. He said, I just tried my best at that time in my life where I was at. I gave that shit all I had. Yeah. So he don't really compare them. I
don't think they are comparable either. Yeah. I think all of them are different. I am sick of the Creed. I want the Creeds to be over. But Creed 5 is on the way. But
didn't he have a baby though?
They got a baby.
Yeah, it's about to be 10 of them bitches.
Well, you know, she is a boxer. I think they're gonna make her a boxer.
The daughter?
At some point.
It was a daughter?
Yes, it's a daughter.
Hold on now. Let's stop here.
Creed is good though.
Hold on. Let's talk about Clarissa.
Oh, Clarissa.
Let's pull up on ourselves.
I think Clarissa. Between me and you, I think the girl's slow. I don't know. She get on my nerves. And something about her is so cute to me, but she's just so like dumpty and just hard and just.
She gotta be.
Layla Ali was not dumpty and hard.
Layla Ali ain't come from where she came from.
No, she didn't, sure enough.
You know what I'm saying? Layla Ali was.
She is the daughter of Victoria Portia. It's beautiful.
I couldn't really get through that Clarissa Shields movie. But
I was never watching it.
But I tried because old girl who played her, she's from Detroit.
From Detroit, Ryan Destiny.
It was just a lot of DSA, it was just a lot of Michigan. It was a lot of Michigan shit going on, so I tried to support it. But it was some good NyQuil for me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got a good night's sleep.
Man, I had a good night's sleep.
So here we go again with 50, getting into somebody else's business.
What'd he do?
You ain't hip about her.
Oh yeah,
supposedly messing around and 50 exposing it.
I didn't really
I
didn't really dive too deep in
know.
it. 50 so messy,
He's
bro.
So miserable.
He like a grandma or auntie in the family who just keep up the
What's
bullshit.
The lady on In Living Color? You ain't heard it from me. What was her name? I ain't the one to gossip.
Man,
have you ever seen Sisters of Brewster's Place? The little old lady that sat in the window the whole time. That's who he is.
Yeah,
he's a miserable little bitch.
Why do you have to be the microphone to expose everything?
Unhappiness is derived again from unhappiness.
I think
because if I'm in my happiness, I really don't have time to worry about what other motherfuckers got going on. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, and he loaded with money.
But look,
money doesn't make you happy. It's an addition too.
I feel like internet 50 and real life 50 two different people. Because I just seen Mary J. Blige just speaking so highly.
You know why she said that? Because she got like $600,000 or $1 million an episode.
$450 an episode.
Of course she said that.
How the fuck she was making more than Ghost?
Hello, because she married and she's not even an actor. She's played in what, 3 movies? Prison Song, Mudbound.
She played.
How did you feel about her acting in it though?
She was herself, a mean lady. I love Auntie Mary too. I've been a fan of hers since I was 6 or younger.
I think she played the hell out of it.
I think she played the hell out of it. I think it's not hard to be who you are.
Yeah.
The same with Tiana Taylor when she did the movie that she did. When you're being who you are, it's not hard. That's why even with the acting that I do, I'm often asking for different roles because I'm sick of playing the smart mouth. I got a smart mouth. That girl. Because it's very easy for me to portray that. That's what separates the actors, the artists.
So if I wanted to get into acting, would I have to go into a role that's like fit my personality first?
Because you're not an actor. Yeah, just go play yourself if that's the case.
What you think his role would be?
I don't know. A basketball player.
Former basketball player.
Former basketball player. Turned
real
designer.
Real player.
Real player. Womanizer. Not playing.
Oh, man.
I'm talking mess.
I be getting
He's reformed. He's reformed.
I be getting man-eyed. I'm the motherfucking victim.
Real shit. Make that word up. We gotta Google that. Is that a real word? That is what it is.
I be getting man-eyed, bro. Come on. I be getting fucked up, dog.
Okay, so since we've been doing this podcast, they is in love with you. You know how many people that text me, told the host is fine? I'm like, is they? They all right.
Yeah, but let's lean into that. What happens when we feel as if we're offended and we are?
I think I think men get sexually harassed a lot more than we like to talk about too. I
ain't
think that
got
it's
no
just
problem
something
with
that they see. That's the problem. You are not supposed to say that.
Sexual harassment.
Like sexual harassment. You say that so he get groped at the next wine experience.
Especially if you cold. No, it be weak shit that be like
aggressive.
The cold shit be wanting you, but they be shy. The weak shit be like on
grabbing
you.
your dick.
Like, let me see.
Licking your face on the side.
Yeah, just crazy.
Ooh.
Trying to dance on you and shit. Like,
back up, please.
I know, L. You seen a lot of stuff.
Oh my God. A man told me a long time ago I was gonna be single forever because I don't slide in DMs.
Because you don't slide.
He said that women should start being more aggressive and about what they want. I'm never coming that. I'm never coming. I've never been an aggressive. I don't think women are supposed to operate in that.
I think I done had my greatest flings by somebody.
That's why it remained a fling.
You think?
Yes. I don't think you really want an aggressive woman. I think you want assertive. I don't see you wanting a bitch that's bullying you.
That ain't no bully.
He's a bully. Come get this pussy.
I'm a chameleon though. Like you might think I'm laid back, chill, but come on now. I already know how shit be going.
I get it,
man.
but do you want a woman telling you like I don't know. I'm already kind of aggressive, assertive anyway, as my personality. In the role of a man, I do try to be more submissive. I am a more submissive. I try to be.
All right, let's lean into that part right here. What does a submissive woman look like?
I think it looks different for everybody. I also think that I only can submit to a man that I trust to lead me. And knowing that you may lead me to the wilderness, but you can get me out. Because a man's not going to always make the best decisions, right? Because that's impossible. So if he leads you into darkness, can he get you to light? That's what's important. I think women think that he's just going to make all the right decisions. You don't make all the right decisions. For me, submissive is picking my battles. I don't have to argue about everything. I don't have to voice my opinion about everything. It's not always important. Like, me winning this conversation, what is that going to matter? I wasn't always this person, though. But also operate with a person that operates well with me. I want to be the best version of myself for him.
Let's talk about you getting feisty in these comments. So we
that's so extra.
So, let me.
I gotta be submissive. I don't want to cuss them on the comments.
Let me lay it out on the. Let me lay it out on the floor. So we've been going viral around Michigan, Detroit, and we've been talking about our favorite Coney Islands, our favorite pizza. We didn't say the best. We said our favorite.
Knowing that an opinion is not a statement of fact. My opinion, mine, me. Y'all want to tussle. Y'all want to argue with me because I said losser.
Oh, yeah, they was.
I'm always saying the S before the H. It's Lasher.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's Lasher.
Yeah,
that's cool. We know who went to DPS.
That's great. People try to regulate.
Matter of fact, let me go.
I went to DPS too. Don't talk a mess, but I'm just saying, like.
Let me find some of these comments.
Please do. You can drop the phone between the
scenes.
The one man told me what the F wrong with her because I didn't know Jets was originated in Michigan. Sir, I have more things to know about besides knowing that Jets. With a girl this size, I don't need to know about no food origination.
I would like to see, the weight class of that person that told you that.
Oh my God, he looked like a little fella. I know, but his eyes was giving like yellow pupils. Might be a drunk. I don't know. He was very aggressive.
Yeah, the comments been very, like we don't know all the Coney Islands in every creek.
Somebody text me like Parkside, Highland Park. Do I look like a Highland Park?
Listen. I don't even like stopping at gas stations in the city. So you think I'm about to get out my car? That's why I like Nikki D's. That motherfucker got a drive-through and they got some good salad and good chicken pita.
They do.
I'm not about to get out the car to go to your local hood.
I'm going to. So the hoods I'm comfortable in is 6 Mile, Joy Road, Warren. I might go 7 Mile, Livernois too. I'm cool with that. Like getting out the car. I'm also like not a scary person. Although I'm never going on Puritan.
I'm paranoid.
I'm never going in Brightmoor.
Yeah,
I understand.
Call me bougie, call me whatever.
I get it though.
I'm not stopping at certain
and
places.
I'm saying, and that may not be good either. That I also just
like all right. When I grew up, my Coney was Zorbas on 6 Mile Augusta. I felt comfortable as hell walking over there.
Then
Then
I haven't been to that motherfucker since Vezo shot a video over there like 2-3 years ago with
oh, I seen that.
fucking Kodak Black.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Was Kodak sober in that video?
He did well. He had his mama there.
Because right now it's like he's
on his
going
head
down
about
bad.
something.
He's high in concerts to the point they're having to hold him up. Security's having to hold him up because he's so high on opioids.
You seen that little Papa got killed himself right after he just released a new video that Yo Gotti was promoting and everything. Like
mental health.
These rappers, man, it's like the money just magnifies whatever problem they have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I can see that. I think that's what a lot of people though.
Yeah, it shows you who people really are.
Because money does not make you happy. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong, money does make me happy. When I have money in my pocket, I am happy. But I'm still gonna think about the problems that I have too.
Yeah.
Healing is essential. A student at my school committed suicide a couple weeks ago.
Wow.
A 12th grader, a black boy. And it was just puzzling because he appeared to always be happy. Mm-hmm. And I know for the students, it was kind of like, he was always smiling, he's always happy. And it's like, that probably was a mask. A facade. Mental health for black men should be taken more seriously. I think it's okay. I know it's okay. And although you guys may not open up, it's important to say, how's your day? How are you doing? Do you need anything? Do you need any help? I feel like black men, their feelings are so neglected. It's so many different things we could say about what black man ain't do this and a third. And, you know, I pour into him, but are you pouring into him the way that he's looking to be poured into? Or are you pouring into him the way you want to be poured into?
And just keep it 100. And Shy, I'm quite sure you concur. It's hard to be a black brother, period. Mm-hmm. And what the handoffs, what we're dealing with, what we have to deal with. We have to literally get up every day and take on the world. Mm-hmm. And then after taking on the world, trying to make life make sense, then come home to a nagging, crazy...
Well, that's not always true.
Well, no. But in most contexts, or a lot of contexts, it is true. Okay. You're going home to a nagging, crazy woman, and I'm trying to make sure...
It's a war in the house and a war outside.
There we go.
It's no win.
I don't know. I love this black man shit.
I love a black man.
I feel like, hey... That's what come with it. You know what I'm saying?
And you okay with figuring out how to navigate?
It's just really like decision making.
Yes.
As a man, just in general. Like, I understood early on, it's tough for me to live with a woman. You know what I'm saying?
You don't think you want to do that?
I want to, but it was tough. I tried like 2 times. It was tough.
What's tough about it?
What you said. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I had a choice. We grown as hell.
Right. Or also, too, we have to take a step back because I was the rah-rah complaining, nagging, hooping, hollering, acting a fool. And then it was just like, this isn't working. I want to be with him, right? We want to be with each other because it wasn't working. I was pushing him away.
The facts.
Mm-hmm.
Although some behaviors were making me upset, we had to realize, okay, is each other what we want? So I hear you. I'm resonating what you're saying that needs to change. We both had to put forth the effort to do what makes each other happy. House is peaceful as hell. You could hear a pin drop in that motherfucker.
Right.
Because I'm comfortable and I feel heard in my silence.
So OG put me on game one day. He said, do you want to have peace or do you want to be right?
I want peace.
And so, of course.
Going back to picking your battles.
Yeah, I want to have peace. So ultimately, you would think that would kind of eventually modify the woman. Mm-hmm. Because I'm coming with peace. I'm coming trying to, make the house better. But what do you do when the person or the woman is not modifying and I'm still going after peace and I know for sure I'm right?
Well, that's an inner thing with her. At the end of the day, we're all still individuals living in a human experience. So rather, I'm still experiencing life for myself, although I have a partner. Mm-hmm. So also understanding that he's battling battles that you don't know about and vice versa. And it has nothing to do with me. It could be a day you come in the house, nigga, not in the mood. It ain't about me. You got a motherfucking attitude. What the fuck wrong with you? All that bull. Bitch, I'm mad because I'm just mad. It ain't got shit to do with you. It's about stop taking everything personal. one of my favorite quotes to say is that it's not personal, but it's personal. It's personal to me. It is not personal to you. As a partner, separating yourself and taking yourself out of an equation sometimes.
I think it's difficult for a lot of people to do that.
It is. It's self-awareness. Therapy has helped me. I didn't get this way just off a ding. It was going to say, I want to be better. I woke up one day and said, I don't like me. What do I need to do to become a better person? And this happened before I met him. So I took the necessary steps to be better before him. That was also important. And that's not to say I'm not going to battle while we're in a relationship too. I just think people are just unrealistic when it comes to how relationships work. It might be 30 straight days where I don't like this motherfucker, but the next 90 gonna be amazing.
That sounds
Is it
awful.
worse? It's not though.
30 days.
It's not though. Michelle Obama said for 10 years she didn't like her husband.
That's crazy.
The 10 years probably was
For 10 years?
It probably was the 8 that he was in office. The 1 year of the early campaign, and then coming out the shit. But she knew it was light at the end of the tunnel because she knew what life was like beforehand.
That means you're not even getting the affection that you want for 30 days.
That might not be the case. We might be hunching and fucking. You might just be irritated.
It might not be the same though.
Yeah,
I need that movie. I need that movie sex.
You are such in a fairy tale. This is a
Real
problem.
shit. I want you to moan in my mouth.
In my mouth.
You know that shit. Real
It's
shit.
a thin line between delusion and manifestation. Like, and he treads it. He really treads that. He wiggles back and forth in
Nah,
those
for real.
lines.
Like, what is we doing this for, bro? Like, come on.
Yeah,
I think affection is a very pivotal
it is
part of a relationship.
It is. Yeah.
It's affection is like, and I'm speaking for myself. I like affection. I like for you to show me that you're into me.
For sure.
And I think sometimes a lot of women play hardball and miss moments that they can magnify because you're trying to talk something out where affection will be suffice. You know what I'm saying?
Also, did you see it though? See, I saw mama rub my daddy head in the car while they drove. You know, he'd be driving, she'd be rubbing his head
That's
and rubbing
old
his
school
neck.
love,
You
man.
know, so I rub his beard, rub it. So I did
like,
that too.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Old school
It
love.
is. So it also, I think a lot of things have to do with what you saw.
Yeah.
And a lot of us didn't come from 2-parent households. And if we did, it was a bunch of Jody and Yvette shit. So our generation lost, I think, the most. Because a lot of us didn't come from, I don't know, I probably got 2 sets of friends that parents were together growing up.
See, you got this to the race. I don't need you to twerk on me.
Yeah.
I need you to just go ahead and rub the back of my head and call it. What is all this
Look,
twerking for?
I've been in a I've been in a situation where the person I was with wasn't affectionate at the crib, but when me and her was like out in public. She just overly affectionate.
Because she want people to know.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Oh, that's a different motive. I think that's a different motive.
It is a different motive.
You be at the crib like trying to like dim my light though, but when we in the light, you just trying to be all in it on me like on some cock blocking shit. You know what I'm saying?
So what's your love language?
Affection. Is that even one?
Well, it's physical touch.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Yeah. I love that type of stuff.
Words of affirmation.
For sure. Affirm me. Build me up. You know what I'm saying?
Quality time.
Definitely like quality time.
What's the other
Spend
one?
time.
All them bitches for me.
I say that too.
I
It
think
depends.
all of them-
I think
really
all of them
too.
for me too. It
I don't
depends
really
on
care.
where I'm at
I
in
don't
that day.
I don't really care about like the gift giving. Like
I do. Depends.
you ain't gotta never really give me no gift.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not even about to put.
gifts.
I didn't get. Nigga, my
Buy him a
birthday,
present.
birthday, Father's Day, Christmas. You feel me? Because
You
I
don't
know.
need no random something.
I mean, if you want to give me some white forces, some wheat Tims, you know
Underwear,
what I'm saying?
undershirt,
Just shit I like.
cologne. I want you to smell good. It's nothing wrong with
Like
those types
I
of
seen
things.
you was running out your cologne. The only bottle that I only use the same cologne. I like to smell.
So, ladies, Shad needs more cologne. He
Yeah,
needs some
I'm
Oud.
running out now.
He needs some Bond.
Yeah, then my
He needs
little
some Chanel chance.
my cologne lady talking about she
man.
out the game.
Oh, yeah, the booster. She
Yeah.
done stealing. She afraid. She scared.
She told me I just sold my whole collection. I said, what the fuck you ain't tell me for?
So
I
Father's
need
Day is coming up because your birthday.
My
is
birthday in August, yeah.
So Father's Day, he needs some cologne, ladies.
Come
Get
on.
my boy together.
Draws,
You can
back
stand
rub,
up here.
Back
We will
rub.
open it up on the episode.
Oh, why you about to start it?
But for me, I have every love language. It just depends on what I need in that moment at that time. Yeah.
Which one do you magnify the most though?
Physical touch. I need you to touch me to sleep.
Yeah.
And which is weird because if he's not there, I can go to sleep fine. But if I'm in the bed, I want to feel your touch. Also, quality time. I think quality time has a lot to do with my upbringing because my father and my grandfather both spent a lot of time with me. So I think.
Look, you want me to go? Or
No, go ahead.
do you? It's like everybody say the man supposed to love the woman more than the. How do you feel about that?
I was taught that too. My mom used to tell me like who like you.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if that's necessarily true. At least not in my situation. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with it at all. I do think that the man should be more fond of her because
Right.
y'all are so easily to drift off and want something else and be bored. I almost like the man should be obsessed with her
So
for it to be successful.
I feel like if I'm not obsessed with you, I don't even want to.
Yep. I feel like if he's not obsessed with you, it's not gonna work.
So
Or admire you. If it's not obsession, like an admiration of her.
Nah, for sure.
I was reading something and they was talking about relationships, and it said a real authentic relationship is just friendship set on fire. And so, if it's an authentic relationship, the friendship factor has to be on 10. And I think a lot of relationships
Lack that.
fall off because the friendship factor is not
I agree.
in context the way it's supposed
You
to
get
be.
offended by everything.
I mean, a lot of people, let's be real, a lot of people are in relationships and they ain't even friends.
Yeah.
They're not even cool.
So a couple weeks ago, my
This is
guy,
what it is.
he's talking to me about like his past, back in the day when he was a player, and all his postcapades and all of this shit. And I'm just sitting there like, doo-doo-doo. But I was happy that he felt comfortable enough to share these experiences with me. But at the same time, I'm like, nigga, this is overwhelming. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
No, for
You done
sure.
hit some shit. Like, I'm overwhelmed. But at the end of the day, I'm like, we're like best friends. So
You don't like the transparency factor.
I do. So he would tell you that I'm not as transparent as he is because I feel like certain shit not his business. But I think he needs that. So I think men need to be more friends than women do in a relationship.
I think, for sure. Because I think,
That's where your comfortability
and tell me
come
if
from.
I'm wrong, bro. It's hard to trust women. Like, it's the trust factor. Like, to be all in, especially, like, you giving everything about you to a person, and you just need to have one bad day with me. Get upset one time with me, and you gonna run my name through the mud. You gonna go tell all my.
I think it's safety for both. I think it's safety.
I don't even like the idea of me giving you inside intel and you just running off with it, like, cause you got mad or some shit like that.
But so what do you do if this person, you're saying this is your person, this is the person I'm trying to build with, I see futuristic possibilities with. What do you give them sides of you that you know that can come back and devastate you later?
It's about safety, though.
I mean, I ain't really got no skeletons to really give a fuck for real.
But it could be literally the smallest thing. It could be something like,
He got the worst morning breath in the world, girl. I love that nigga.
Yeah,
It's
but
terrible.
I ain't gonna be tripping. I ain't gonna be tripping.
It's awful.
the closer they get to you, that's why your girl, and you're really in an authentic relationship, they know how to get you mad the most because they closer to you. They see how you move, and they're like, "Oh, nigga, you ain't nothing."
And men don't share with their friends, or women share with their friends. So also learning that, like, what you usually tell your girlfriends, you're really not supposed to tell them, because men don't really talk about their relationships with their homeboys.
I agree with that.
They don't really tell them, my girl getting on my nerve, we going through this, that, and the third. Now, a girl might hop on the phone and tell her friends some shit.
I think we might,
And it can backfire.
say that.
It's
We can
more-
say
it's
It
we can say
might
that,
not
though.
be in detail though.
Right. We might not.
Yeah, it ain't.
Might not
It
be
ain't.
into
It ain't. It
detail.
ain't in detail
I also
for
had
sure.
a chatty patty ass nigga anyway.
It'd be more so like niggas will see your pattern change a little bit. Like, damn, nigga, you outside? You good at the crib? Man, that bitch tripping.
And we the same way for women too, though. We know when there's some shit going on at home.
Yeah.
But this crazy thing is, why they watching you that close?
I mean, you just know your man.
Partner. You know your friend.
Yeah.
You know your homie. Like,
you know your man.
You know what's going on.
I get it.
Even social media posts can start to get a little bit different.
I don't play that. I don't even do that like on my end where
me neither. You'll never know what's going on in my house.
Never.
I post
never
my Instagram story long as 75 anyways. I'm just posting shit all motherfucking day.
Yeah, I keep shit more like business and surface level shit on the internet.
That's it.
Historical facts, hip hop facts, movie facts.
Because
that's not a diary.
No.
The internet,
some people use it as a diary.
The internet is not a fucking diary for your friendships or your relationships. Because that's crazy.
Man,
as soon as a nigga put some shit on the internet.
That's why I stopped posting my guys. People thought we was broke up. I'm like, we're together more than ever, actually. Little do you know. But I realized that some things, your private life should be private. That's exactly why it's a private
So why did you stop posting?
Because I felt like people were too invested in shit that they didn't know what the fuck they was talking about.
Especially in Detroit.
And they're so overly invested. And it's like, for the fact that somebody asked me, are y'all not together because y'all don't go out together anymore? Maybe he's doing something different in his life that he doesn't want to be outside anymore. And my job requires for me too to be outside. Not knowing we whole ass got married. I don't have to explain that to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I do think that.
Let me ask you this. You being a social media influencer, do you think you owe it to your followers to show them that side of you? I
just told them.
If you showed them before?
I just told them. I just told them. You might see us out sometimes.
Because some people will feel
entitled to that.
Yeah,
and that's the problem. You are not entitled to that.
That's crazy.
That is not actually your business. When I decided to post the pictures, I had a whole date I was going to, and I was like, I changed my mind. I want to keep that sacred. Because what you love, you protect. And it took me a long time because I'm in a relationship that I'm not insecure about anymore. So the thing about that too is I want to broadcast it because I got a point to prove. I ain't got shit to prove to nobody.
Everybody need validation from the public.
And I don't. And when I first got with him, I was so happy to be the man I felt loved me, and that loved me out loud and showed me off. So I wanted to broadcast it everywhere.
But some people feel like it's not real if it's not broadcast.
And that's the problem. That's the problem.
Yeah.
And that
internet is not a real fucking place.
Look,
this shit's a highlight reel. I'm literally posting what I want you to know and see.
Look, how do you feel about like PDA? Like you out with your person. And me personally, that shit makes me feel like cringy. It gives me damn near an anxiety attack. Real shit. I don't know what it is.
We might do a little leg rub or a little, but not. I don't have to kiss you in the mouth, and we don't have to. We're together. You might hold my hand getting through the club or the pencil, but I don't have to just lock hands with you. That shit is corny and it's annoying. I also finally want to stop matching. I used to want to match all the time. Now it's like, I don't have to match you though. We are not, that shit is, we don't have to be snap and pop. Was it snap and pop on Raising Canaan?
But let me you know what I'm talking about? Back in the day, our mothers and fathers, that love and affection, baby. Let me hold your hand.
My grandfather held my grandmother's hand.
To give you a peck
on
the head.
He rubbed her leg. Put your fingers in my hair. All those things are still affection. I don't have to tongue kiss you and wrap your this and rub your ass.
With social media, with people just knowing who you are and you don't know who these people are while you out, that shit just kind of be fucking with me a little bit.
Yes.
It's scary, ain't it?
And I like to just be at like little low key spots. Like I don't mind the PDA shit, but it got to be like in certain spots. And I wouldn't want my girl to be like, damn, nigga, you don't want to like, no, that shit just.
It's too much. And also, every time you see me, I'm asking me where he at. And so I'm asking him where I'm at. We are our own individual people. I don't have to be on his back pocket.
Some people don't have social skills outside of saying shit like that.
Like it's also just messy and nosy.
That's their way of saying what's up.
They
small, like being nosy.
They small talk is just like
in your business.
Man, just say hi and keep on moving.
Yeah,
go ahead.
That's it. That's it.
Like when people, you ain't got married yet. Why the fuck would you ask me some shit like that?
So that's how the whole thing came about. People kept asking, so when y'all gonna get married? We already are.
Oh, you ain't married
you
yet?
ain't told no. Why the fuck is it your business?
Like, what?
Y'all ain't got no baby.
What made you say, hey, let's get married in discretion?
I wanted something for myself. And it was just something we talked about, like, hey, we should just go do the shit. And it was like, oh, okay, well, we talked about it. Then a couple days, a week go by, did you call downtown to see how we do it? I'm like, oh, okay, you for real. All right, then boom. Then that's what it was. We went to 2 weddings before that were really, really big weddings, that were expensive weddings. And I heard so much negative chatter about these couples from people who they thought were for them. And I don't have time to figure out if I invite someone who I think is for us and they're really preying on the downfall of my union. So I'd rather come with the our plus ones that we had to have who we knew were going to be happy for us. I don't have time to also decide if my wedding is yours because you want to have attitude about your bridesmaid dress and your groom. There's too much shit. Like, it's just about, and also, I watched Sex in the City. I don't know if you guys are probably not familiar with Sex in the City. When Biggs and Carrie was getting married, the one time he left her at the altar was a whole thing. Then finally time went on, they got married, and they said at the end of the day, it's just going to be us two. If we have children, they're going to grow up. Your friends are going to go here. Our parents are going to die, hopefully before us. It's just going to be us. And I thought that was important.
Yeah. The pomp and circumstance. You got, like I think you said this not too long ago. The people want the wedding, but don't want the marriage.
Exactly.
They want, the look of it, but don't want the content that comes with
the
it.
Aesthetic of,
you get what I'm saying?
The aesthetic of
what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
And also, marriage looks different for everybody too.
Let me ask y'all this. In this 21st century, what does marriage look like?
I don't think it has a look. But some people do think that marriage has a certain look or is supposed to be a certain way based upon social media or other people's situations. What works for us may not work for you, and vice versa. You got some people that they don't do nothing without their partner. I need space. He needs space. You got your friends. I got my. I always say he got his life. I got my life. We have ours. Do you think you had a certain look of what marriage looked like because you came from a religious background too?
Well, I was married before.
That's what I'm saying, right?
So, and I wasn't, of course, I didn't marry to get divorced. I just sometimes, I think I made a vow in the transitional season. I was still processing and progressing. And based upon, we were doing things already what married people did. So I'm like, oh, it's just a given. Get married. Put the blessing on it and things like that. And I didn't properly converse with God to get the blueprint on how to make this be successful.
Right.
You get what I'm
How old
saying?
were you when y'all got married?
I was like 23.
That's so young.
24.
Too.
Yeah.
Of course you were transitioning. You was a kid.
Yeah.
Was it resentment after?
For me, it was a lesson learned. Like I said before, some people are great for where you were, they're just bad for where you're going. You just.
And also because you don't probably know where you were going.
Yeah.
She doesn't know where she was going. That 23 is a very, very.
Why did we think we were so fucking grown at 23 though?
Babies.
I be trying to explain to my son, like, son, you're a fucking little kid for real.
Yes.
Like, my son about to be 17 on Monday.
Wow.
And I'm like, you got a lot of life ahead of you. How being so hard on yourself for?
Let me ask you
Because
this.
something ain't lined up the way you think it should be at this point.
I think social media is making these kids feel like they should be ahead of something that's not there.
For sure.
Let me give a shout out to my son real quick. He just got his first offer. College football at LJ, Kid State.
That's what's up.
That's his first offer.
Congratulations.
But it's, being a dad and not really having one growing up, it was kind of problematic trying to display something that you weren't given.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Let me ask you this, bro. You say your son to be 17, but Monday? And you had 2-parent household. What was the benefits of having that father in the household?
It was like reassurance. Like, I got like a lot of reassurance from my dad. Like, hey, nigga, when I was 15, I wasn't doing shit like this. Or when I was 16, I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was just like kind of comparing my timeline to his timeline, and it kind of gave me some confidence. And he used to kind of like, I needed that toughness. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew certain shit that I seen going on in my neighborhood or friends or classmates doing certain shit that, hey, my daddy not going for, or my mama. I was just as scared as my mama as my dad. You know what I'm saying? But that reinforcement from, hey, hey, you better chill if I tell your daddy what you did. Well, my mom would be like, I'm gonna keep this one between me and you. But next time you do that shit, I'm gonna tell your daddy. That right there alone used to straighten me up. You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that.
And that's what I was saying. People don't understand the benefit of a 2-parent household.
It is.
It's a true, like,
But
real benefit.
I'm going to say this, though. So I did come from a 2-parent household. My mother and father were together. My dad was away at school, and we would visit him often. I will say, although it was a benefit of having my mother and father at home, because I saw my father love my mother, I also saw my father hurt my mother. So when they broke up, I was hurt, but it was a sense of relief because my mother was put through so much of my father being a womanizer. So it can be a double-edged sword. It could be that, you know, you want to stick together for the kids, and sometimes the kids like, y'all need to break the fuck up because it's a poor example of what relationships look like. Now, when I get 7 years old, my grandfather says, you know what, she gonna come here with us. My mother had my sister, my parents broke up. She needed some help. And my grandfather was like, she just gonna come here for a minute. Well, I never left. And the best thing that my grandfather and my mother allowing him to step in and my grandmother step in to help raise me, because it literally was a village. I was able to see a man and a woman operate in partnership, and also a man and a woman love each other in their progress and in their transgressions too. So I think it can go both ways. It could be, and it was funny because my mother and my aunt may say, daddy wasn't always the daddy that you had. You got the best versions of daddy. When we were kids and he went through the shit he was going through, we didn't always want mama to stay. But she stayed and thugged it out, and he was able to be the grandfather to me that is a father that they wanted to have. So I think it can go. Luckily, you had a great example of that. But my daddy wasn't shit.
I mean,
loved him, but he was horrible to my mother in certain senses.
This is what I can say. Everybody got their flaws, and a lot of shit they probably kept from me. You know what I'm saying? Because when I went off to school or whatever, and then they end up getting a divorce, my mom like, how you feel about me and your dad getting a divorce? I'm like, man, as long as you happy, I really don't care. I'm grown. I'm out the house. I just want you to be happy.
Really?
That's what
was there any signs?
Right. Was there initial hurt? Like, hold on, where this coming from?
No, it was because I understood. Like, you don't want to see your mom hurt, or you know what I'm saying.
Was there any signs growing up that maybe this isn't what they wanted?
No, for sure, because they got married at fucking 21. You know what I'm saying? They got married at 21. We're forever evolving as humans. And I understood that too as I got older, when I thought I was in love, having that puppy love, and my feelings changing as I'm growing and evolving into who I am, and this person not. You get what I'm saying? So I kind of understood that shit at a young age when they told me, like, I'm like, man, as long as you happy, I'm not tripping.
Does it affect how you love a woman?
It makes me afraid of like marriage, because I never seen one just last forever.
Oh, kind of be successful.
You know what I'm saying? When I seen somebody who they knew each other since they was in middle school just not work out type shit.
Middle school.
Yeah, I know.
I think marriage is so much better and different in your 30s when you wait.
Yeah, I feel like everything is better when you wait.
Yeah.
For real.
But the world we live in, we can't wait for nothing.
They think not.
We live in a microwave society, instantaneous.
Sure.
Everything has to happen instantaneously.
I be feeling like I be falling in love fast and shit right now.
You in love right now. It's giving you love right now. Good episode. This was fire.
Nah, this was a good little impromptu.
Yeah, it was.
You know?
We had to.
Go ahead, do your thug.
This shirt is professional styling. Thank y'all so much for this hoodie. But professional styling. Thank y'all so much for the hoodie. But this episode is sponsored by L Nation Brunch, May 2nd, 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. My birthday party at Aura Nightclub. You can get tickets on Eventbrite. Hit my Instagram. There's a link in my bio. The littiest party in the city. If you know about me, you know my events are always popping. And this one you do not want to miss. If you would like to be a sponsor of The Culture Council, please email us at theculturecouncildet@gmail.com or text 313-719-4999. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.